If someone tells you to find a needle in a haystack, what do you think you would do first? I know if you ask me for help, I would recommend light the whole thing on fire. After 4 years of engineering proteins, this is my general attitude on the most constructive way to approach research in my field. For context, the protein I work with is an enzyme which makes dodecanoic acid, something that is probably in your shampoo and detergent at home. However, my protein also makes some products we don't really want. So by engineering this protein to be more selective, we want to demonstrate how we can compete with unsustainable dodecanoic acid sources such as palm kernel oil. Thus, I was challenged with the following question. If we have an enzyme which does something good and something bad, how can we modify it to lose that undesirable side activity? Well, protein engineering relies on the central dogma of biology. DNA makes RNA, and RNA makes protein. Therefore, if we want to swap out the amino acids, the building blocks which make up our enzyme, then we need to modify the corresponding genetic code in the DNA. However, there are 20 different amino acids to choose from, and it just so happens that my enzyme is 350 amino acids long. So if I wanted to make every possible substitution, I would have to test more variations than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. Engineering in this way is like digging through a haystack by hand. It's not smart. So my question evolved. Can we use what we already know about enzymes to hand select the changes that we need to make to improve our selectivity? This is like going to our haystack and saying, well, other people consistently found a needle in this part of the pile. I'll begin my search in that part of the pile as well. Feeling pretty clever, I made these changes to my enzyme, which corresponded to what other engineers had recommended. However, I did not find anything. The side activity still persisted in my enzyme. Finally, I found the fire I needed to clear the haystack. That fire is called directed evolution. Now, with directed evolution, we perform the random DNA mutation process in just a few hours, which takes nature millions of years to execute. Then, once we identified the amino acid changes that worked, after screening out the unsuccessful variations. With this approach, I discovered an enzyme capable of producing 90% of dodecanoic acid in its product profile. So in summary, we showed that we still are progressing towards our goal of understanding the fundamentals of enzyme selectivity. But while we make progress, we can still use directed evolution to build useful enzymes and enable our vision of sustainable products. Thank you very much.